Put it on here or no? Yeah? Okay.
We can take off the mask once we're here, no?
Why did I join Hatzalah?
I joined Hatzalah because I had an interest in helping others.
As a paramedic, it's even more important to be able to work within our community in addition to working out there as a 911 paramedic, but it's especially special to work as a paramedic through Hatzalah.
I always looked up to Hatzalah. I always liked the work that Hatzalah did. And I think that saving lives is a great thing. And there is no better feeling than saving lives.
I myself, as a teacher and an educator and a rabbi of a community, always love to see how you come to someone who's missing something and you could provide for them. As a teenager, I always walked around with a fishing kit with band-aids for my friends who fell from the stunts that we tried doing. And for me, to be that Hatzalah member that could come all hours of the day to help someone was a goal in life that I felt was achievable, and I'm very happy that I did.
Growing up, Chesed was always at the forefront of how I was raised. It was at the forefront of my family. My father's been on Hatzalah for 35 years, and growing up I always loved watching him run out on calls and take calls and come back and tell me all the stories. It was just a part of the way I grew up. I always knew I wanted to be on Hatzalah. When I was in pre-1A, my teacher asked me what I wanted to be when I was older, and I said I wanted to be an Hatzalah man.
You know, when I was a kid in Ocean Parkway, I used to always try to get the window seat and watch, and yeah, in between learning, used to watch the Hatzalah guys. This is in the late 70s, early 80s. And always just think in the back of my mind, oh, that looks so exciting. I would love to do that one day.
What's Hatzalah really mean to you?
Well, the word Hatzalah is help. It means to help somebody. You know, every Yid really has it in him, from Avraham Avinu even, to go out there and help every person. Hatzalah means being there in a time of need. It doesn't always mean saving a life. Many of the calls are not actually life-saving, but every single call is being there for another person in need.
Besides for the fact that it is my second family, it is with me all day, all night, every minute, no matter where I am, where I go. Hatzulah's on my head.
Hatzalah to me means DNA. It means fulfilling my purpose in this world. Being able to do what I believe Hashem wants for me to do, whether it's on my spare time or maybe when we don't have the most time in the world. That's what Hatzalah means to me.
Being an Hatzalah member isn't about the lights and the sirens and rushing to people's houses and taking them to the hospital. That's not what Hatzalah is. Being an Hatzalah member, it's a way of life. It's the way we do things. It's the way we give back to the community. We do so much more than just take them to the hospital. We're there for our patients during their time of need. We're there to guide them through the process. We help them with all their questions. We're there for the family to explain everything going on. We're there to show sympathy, empathy, care, and compassion.
It's the most important organization I've ever been involved with. Saving lives. There's no greater purpose than that. My first encounter in the line of duty.
My first encounter in the line of duty was actually an elderly female that was in cardiac arrest, and we did CPR. And I did CPR, and it felt good doing CPR for the first time and on my first call. And we ended up saving her life.
I'll never forget my first call where we come to a home where we have an individual who was suffering from chest pains. My father also had a heart condition at the time, and therefore I was able to relate to this person and almost saw my father's face in this patient.
I don't remember. I've been a paramedic with Hatzalah for 23 years. I've seen thousands of patients, but every patient is very important, very special, and very unique.
I saw how the Hatzalah members, when I was just an observer, a beginner, took care of this person not knowing who he was, never meeting him before, as if it was their own father. My first encounter of Hatzalah was to see how Hatzalah is one great big family, whether you're a member of the community or you're a member of Hatzalah.